welcome again to the channel. We have another question on the board. We have 4 raised to the power x is equal to 30. And we've been asked to find the value of x. This looks easy. Let's find out if it really is easy. Now, to start the solution of this question, we are going to introduce logarithm to the left-hand side and to the right-hand side of this question. So let's start. So we have the 4 raised to the power x is equal to 30, right? Now, if we supply log to both sides, we have log 30. We know that log a raised to the power b is the same thing as b log a. So we're going to apply this rule to the left-hand side of our question. So now we have x comes over here, and then we have x log 4 equals log of 30. Now 30 is the same thing as 15 times 2. So we have x log 4 equals log of 15 times 2. And for us to be able to, before that, let's express log 15 times 2 in a different format. So we know that log AB is the same thing as log A plus log B. So let's rewrite the right-hand side of our equation, and this becomes log 15 plus log 2. Now, to find the value of our x, we need to get rid of log 4 because log 4 is attached to our x. So if we divide through by log 4, divide log 15 by log 4, divide log 2 by log 4. What do we have? On the left-hand side, log 4 divided by log 4, that's 1. They cancel out. So what we have is x equals log 15 divided by log 4 plus log 2 divided by log 4. We know that 4 is 2 squared. Okay. So let's rewrite what we have on the right-hand side. We have log 15 divided by log 2 squared plus log 2 divided by log 2 squared. Okay. So using this formula 1, we have log 15 divided by 2 log 2 plus log 2 divided by 2 log 2. Now 15 is the same thing as, we can rewrite that as 5 times 3. So our x becomes log of 5 times 3 divided by 2 log of 2 plus, we have log of 2 here at the numerator, and we also have log of 2 at the denominator. So we can rewrite this whole thing as half of log 2 divided by log 2. Now, log 2 divided by log 2 will give us 1. So we just have the half left behind. So let's rewrite log of 5 times 3. according to our rule 2, I'll say rule 2. So now we have log of 5 divided by 2 log 2 plus log of 3 divided by 2 log 2 plus half. So we've written this way. We've written this way because if you take the LCM, 2 log of 2, 2 log of 2 to 2 log of 2 is 1. 1 times log 5 is log 5 plus 2 log of 2, 2 log of 2 is 1. 1 plus log 3 is log 3. So you have log 5 log 2 divided by log 5 plus log 3 divided by 2 log 2, which is exactly what we also have here. So it's all the same thing, right? So let us carry on. Now, we have log 5 divided by 2 log 2. Let's take out the half because log 5 is the same thing as 1 log 5. And then 2 log 2 is the same thing as, we can take out the 2 and we have our log 2. So we have half log of, sorry, let's do that again. Log of 5 divided by log of 2 plus, let's do the same thing again for log 3 divided by 2 log 2. We have half log of 3 divided by log of 2 plus the half that we have left there. Okay, so now x is equal to, let's employ the third rule. We know that log of base c a divided by log of b base c is the same thing as log of a base b. For this question, this is our third rule. So let's employ this third rule. Okay, so if we employ this third rule, we have x equals half of log of 5 base 2 plus half of log 3 base 2 plus half. And now we can collect half because all three sets have half in them. So if we collect half, we have log of 5 base 2 plus log of 3 base 2 plus 1. And from the look of things, this is our answer. Now, we're not going to stop here because we need to verify to make sure that this whole thing that we have here as the value of x is correct. So, to verify, we go back to the very beginning, the question. The question states that 4x is equal to 30. Now, the challenge is to find out if when we plug in our value of x, so 4 raised to our value of x, are we going to be able to get 30 as our answer? So let's try that. We have 4. Our x is what? Half into log 5 base 2 plus log of 3 base 2 plus 1. Is that going to be equal to 30? Now we know that 4 is the same thing as 2 squared, right? So let's rewrite this 4. And what we have is 2 raised to power 2. Okay. Times all this times all this. So times half log 5 base 2 plus log 3 base 2 plus 1. We're trying to see if all of this is going to be equal to 30. Now we can see 2 times half. That can cancel out. So what do we have left? We have 2 raised to power log of 5 base 2 plus log of 3 base 2 plus 1. We're trying to see if this is going to be equal to 30. Now we know, since we have pluses at the powers, we can rewrite them because we know that a raised to power m plus n is the same thing as a raised to power m dot a raised to power n. So let's separate them. Now, employing this formula, let's say formula 4, to this left-hand side of the equation, we have 2 raised to power log of 5 base 2 dot 2 raised to power log of 3 base 2 dot 2 raised to power 1. Let's see if that's going to be equal to 30. Now, another rule. Let's see if we already have this rule here. I don't think so. No, we don't. Okay, so we have another logarithm rule, and this rule states that if you have a raised to power the log of b base a, all that is equal to b. Let's call that our 5th rule. Okay, so let's apply this 5th rule to what we have on the left-hand side. So if we do that, this becomes 5. This becomes 2 raised to power log 3 base 2 becomes 3. Multiplied by that. 2 raised to power 1 is 2. We're still trying to see if all of that is going to multiply to for us to achieve 30. Now, 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. And we can see that our left-hand side is equal to our right-hand side. Therefore, our value of x, where is it? Our value of x, which is half into log 5 base 2 plus log 3 base 2 plus 1, is the correct answer. So, if you would like to see more videos like this, please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.